Petrol prices all over India have hit a record high and have continued to remain there over the last couple of months. The first increase in excise duty for fuel was noted in March 2020, at the start of the COVID 19 pandemic. But the price hikes did not stop there. In the last financial year alone, the price of petrol and diesel was hiked 76 and 73 times respectively. It is obvious that the pinch of continuously high prices is being felt by us citizens. Addressing the matter, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that the high fuel prices are because of the oil bonds that were issued during the second term of the UPA government. Instead of directly subsidizing the prices of fuel, the then government borrowed the money, totaling rupees 1.34 lakh crore, using oil bonds. According to the centre, the need to repay interest and principal components on these bonds has forced them to collect higher taxes. There's a lot for us to digest here, but let's start at the basics. What is a bond? A bond is a special kind of loan in which the borrower makes interest payments until the date of maturity. On the maturity date, the borrower has to repay the principal as well as the last installation of interest. In essence, it is an IOU between two parties, the borrower and the lender. There are four main parts of a bond. The first is the face value. This is the principal amount that is being loaned to the borrower. The coupon rate is the rate of interest that needs to be paid by the borrower. Coupon dates specify when the borrower needs to make interest payments, and the date of maturity is the date on which the loan will mature. The borrower has to pay back the lender the original principal as well as the final interest payment when the bond matures. Up till 2010, fuel was subsidized by the government. This was done to cushion customers from the change in international oil prices. Hence, at times when crude prices were high, the government would force oil marketing companies, or OMCs, to sell fuel at a loss. The government would then pay for these losses by taking out a loan. This loan was paid for by issuing oil bonds. These bonds had long maturities of 15 to 20 years, and until the maturity date, the government had to only make the interest payments or the coupon payments of the bond. On a yearly basis, this meant that the government had to make 9,989.96 crore in coupon payments. Back in 2008, when a majority of these bonds were issued, oil prices were at a historical high of $83.57 per barrel. By 2011, prices increased further and India was importing crude at $112.4 per barrel. The total cost of converting crude oil to diesel and then selling it was roughly Rs 46.48 per litre. For any oil marketing company or OMC to break even, this would need to be the minimum selling price. But because the government at the time was subsidizing the price of fuel, OMCs were retailing diesel at 37.75 rupees per litre. Hence, they were making a loss of Rs 9.47 on each litre of fuel that was sold. Between 2008 and 2011, OMCs were making huge losses due to subsidized diesel. No company can continue to operate under losses indefinitely. Hence, the government issued these oil bonds to compensate the OMCs. As of 16th August 2021, the price of petrol in Delhi is Rs 101.84. Here is a breakup of where the money is going for a single litre of petrol. The base cost of producing 1 litre of petrol from raw crude is around Rs 41. Adding transport expenses, the total cost to dealers comes to Rs 41.6. Before selling it to customers, the central government charges an excise duty of Rs 32.9. The dealer commission is fixed at Rs 3.84 per litre, and the state government imposes a value-added tax of Rs 23.5. Hence, we get the retail price of 101.84 rupees per litre. So in effect, a total of 56.4 rupees is paid in taxes to the state and central government for a single litre of petrol. Interestingly, in 2020-2021 alone, the centre collected Rs 4.18 lakh crore in taxes from crude oil and petroleum related products, out of which 41% goes to the state government's coffers. Even after making that deduction, the centre still collects more than the principal amount of 1.34 lakh crore in excise duties alone. If there is one thing that we can learn from today's high fuel prices, It is that subsidies are a zero sum game. They can be used as an easy fix to an immediate problem, but they should be used sparingly. Nothing good in life ever came free of cost. If the government is able to offer you something for free today, it is only because they have borrowed from the future. High fuel prices are just one of the many ways to pay for the subsidies and schemes that people enjoy. Oil bonds were issued after the financial crisis of 2008. This crisis, stemming from the crash of the real estate market in the US, led to a supply shortage in crude all over the world. It was in this environment that we witnessed a spike in fossil fuel prices. If you are interested in learning more about the 2008 global financial crisis, check out my previous video. I hope that you enjoyed this month's cup of coffee. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did. And if you like the content that you found out here, please check out my other videos on investing and finance as well. If there is any specific topic out there that you would like to see in the future, please do let me know. As always, we're open to any tips and suggestions that you have in mind. Keep smiling, and until we meet again, this is Filter Coffee Finance signing off.